Well, we're having a first look at the Apple iPad, still only available in the United States, coming to Canada very soon. And as you might suspect, it looks like a giant iPhone or a giant iPod Touch. Works exactly the same. It's using the same operating system. So if you know how to use one of those, you know how to use this. You can see on the bottom familiar icons. I've got the Safari web browser, email, photos, and the iPod. What amazed me with this here is how quick the actual unit was, but also the clarity of the screen. The graphics are simply amazing. We'll go into the Safari here, and we've got the GetConnected website up here, and you can see the graphics and the picture quality is fantastic. I can zoom right in on the text. I can scroll down if I want to pinch and zoom. The picture's bigger, I can do that as well. In our site, we've got YouTube videos, so I can play those as well. Hit the home button, that gets me back to the main screen. I've got my email connected here, and I'm going to go to my inbox. I can see all my different emails that are available. I can then click on one if I want to, and click on that one there, and you can see it comes right up on screen. And from here, if I wanted to type a response, I'd simply hit reply. Do I want to download all the graphics? Probably. And it's just loading the graphics in here, and then the keyboard comes up. It's got an accelerometer built into it, so you can actually tilt it on the side. You can see the keyboard obviously gets a lot larger as well. With mine, I've actually connected it up with my mobile Me account, so it syncs all my contacts and my calendar. And the calendar is pretty cool. We'll go in here, and it looks like kind of your old-fashioned day timer, so it's really clear and easy to read all your different appointments coming up. And again, it will sync with your Outlook. And I've got all my contacts in here as well. Punch those up, and you can see just by clicking on them, they come right up on screen. As far as the apps go, it'll run pretty well most of the iPhone and iPod Touch apps. If it is one of the older ones, let me just see if I can give an example. Facebook is still one of the older ones. And this is kind of the original iPod or iPhone size. If you want to stretch it out, you can hit the little button down in the corner, and it makes it full size. But you will get some pixelation in some of the apps when you do that. But you know, when you do look at some of the iPad formatted apps, they're really quite amazing, especially when you come to reading things like content. So here's USA Today. It'll just take a second to load up. And this is where I think this thing's really going to shine, is in delivering content like newspapers and magazines. You can see right now I've got the USA Today paper. If I want to go to one of the actual articles, I just click on it, and you can see I've got it right up on screen with all the pictures and what have you as well. And I can flip through all the different articles. Up on the top, like most of the newspapers and the book apps here, I can actually adjust the font size to make the fonts bigger depending how good my eyesight is. As far as books, it's supposed to be giving e-readers a run for their money. They've got the iBook application, but there's a number of other e-reader applications that you can get for this as well, including the Amazon Kindle app too. So if you've got a Kindle or an Amazon account, you can read your books on the actual unit. Just to give you an idea of what the books look like here, you can see the text is really clear and crisp. I guess my only question is, how long can you read this color screen? With a lot of the other e-readers, from the Kindle to the Sony e-readers, they use that e-ink technology, so it's a lot easier on the eyes. When I do tilt it on its side, it does go to the double page look here. So again, little clever touches that really make it stand out. This particular unit is the 16 gig version, the Wi-Fi version. It was super easy to set up with the Wi-Fi network in the office and even at home. And again, the connection is super fast. It'll do BG and even N as well. And if you're not used to typing on the touch screen, you can use a Bluetooth keyboard. And Apple obviously sells their Apple Bluetooth, but I have tried it with a couple other models, including this one from Microsoft. It's a Microsoft Bluetooth keyboard, and it actually paired up with this absolutely no problems. I do recommend getting a case. I sprung for the neoprene case here. I find that this thing is got a little bit of a weight to it, so it's nice to have the protection with a case built around it. Again, it's the iPad, the first look. I think Apple does have a winner on its hands.